Hey, welcome in to a Thursday edition of the Lowdown presented by Layman's Hardware, an old-time general store. I'm Bruce Hooley with your PressProsMagazine.com update on high school tournaments, boys and girls. And we got action Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Man, it's going to be a full schedule of games, and a lot of teams have dreams about getting to a district championship, winning a district, getting to the regional, maybe getting to state, maybe winning the state. We have teams that are that good in both boys and girls, and we're excited to cover them. And we want to thank our friends at Layman's for making it possible here on the Lowdown. Layman's located in Kidron, Ohio, just 4 miles south of Route 30 off Kidron Road. You can't miss it. Their inventory is unbelievable, and you see the details at the bottom of this video on how you can enter to win a $50 Layman's gift card. We give one away every month, and we're just about, two-thirds of the way through February, trending toward March in the state tournaments at UD Arena for both boys and girls. So get those entries in, and we will award our Layman's gift card winner at the end of the month. All right, what do we have coming up tonight? Now, I'm going to acknowledge that there's so many games that I might leave your school out. I apologize, but there are a lot of tournament brackets to look at. And so if I missed your team, I apologize, but I'm going to try to hit them all. Let's start tonight with boys action in Piqua. Okay, Fairlawn against Jackson Center. The winner of this game will play Saturday night at 6 p.m. to win a sectional championship and get to the district at UD Arena. Jackson Center, of course, number 2 or 3 in the state. Scott Elkert in his last year. So the Jackson Center Tigers are playing hard, trying to get Scott Elkert and JC to Dayton for the state Final Four. Fairlawn in the way, tips off at 6 o'clock tonight. And then right after that one, hey, Jackson Center fans, don't leave, or Fairlawn fans, don't leave if you win that game, because the team you'll play on Saturday night is going to come from the second game that follows yours. 7:30 tip-off between Ansonia and Fort Loramie. All right, now, what else do we have tonight? At Troy High School, we have Troy Christian, also in the top 10 in Division 4, in the state boys Division 4 poll, taking on Southeastern. That's a 6 p.m. tip. That's the only game tonight at Troy. Up in Wapak, we've got a girls doubleheader. Top-seeded Marion Local takes the court against 4th-seeded New Bremen, a MAC battle to advance in the tournament. And then after that one MAC battle, why not have another? Minster and St. Henry. That's a 7:30 game. Those teams will play each other after they win their respective tournament games tonight. Let's move to Friday at Piqua. What a game. Man, I wish I could see this one. Russia and Botkins. Russia all over Triad the other night. Botkins with a last-second win over Lehman. J.J. Meyer hits the 3 at the buzzer, and Botkins moves on. That's going to be a monster matchup. What will Russia have in store for Carter Plyman and Botkins Trojans? I don't know. Watch out, Russia. They got a layup the other night. Botkins not going to be a layup. That's going to be a really tough game, a really defensive game. That one will be at 6 o'clock. Elsewhere on Friday night, Miami East, still with designs on winning a state Division III championship. East takes on Indian Lake. And then at Trent Arena in Kettering, 2nd-seeded Dayton Dunbar against 4th-seeded Tippecanoe. Liam Peronsky, Stanley Klein, Tippecanoe trying to get past Dunbar, trying to advance in that tournament bracket. Then Saturday, besides the Jackson Center, perhaps Fort Loramie game or Fairlawn and Ansonia game at Piqua, we are going to have a triple header at Troy High School in their beautiful gymnasium. Loramie against Covington. That's a 1 o'clock tip. Loramie and Covington. Prior to that, Tri-Village against Fayetteville Perry. Tri-Village number 1 in the state record holder. Shout out Riley Sagaster. Shout out Brad Gray and the Tri-Village Patriots. They are trying to get to the state Final Four. Carla Siegel and Loramie, of course, already knows the way there. They've been there many times. And then the third game of the day, top-seeded Legacy Christian against 2nd-seeded Russia. So Paul Bremergen, Russia Raiders, good luck to you. What a day at Troy High School on Saturday. So those are our tournament matchups in our PressProsMagazine.com spotlight. We've got games in Central Ohio tonight, of course. We've got a long day of basketball on Saturday at Ohio Dominican with the top girls teams in Columbus chasing district championships. That OCC girls is loaded. Of course, Pick Central looks like the champ of that group so far if you look at the poll results. But, man, I wouldn't sleep on Olentangy Liberty. I wouldn't sleep on Dublin Kaufman. A lot of great teams in Central Ohio, both in the boys and in the girls. And we're all over it at Press Pros, where our content is always free. You never pay for any of it. I know it's annoying, right? When you go to a site and you want to get a game, you want to read about the game, and you start to read about the game, and you get a couple paragraphs in, and then the print just kind of like, what, did they printed in disappearing ink? It's just going away. Where's my story? Oh, you got to pay to get it. Or even worse, you call up the story, you start to read the story, and then, oh, here comes the annoying pop-up, like right in front of your face. You can't see the story. You can't read it anymore until you pay. That never happens on PressProsMagazine.com. All of our content, all of it, is free always. So thanks to our friends, to our sponsors, to our many sponsors, and for the sponsor that makes the Lowdown possible, that's Lehman's Hardware and Old Time General Store. And I got to tell you, if you've never been there, you can get a flavor of it online because, of course, that's where they have all their inventory listed. But you really got to go walk through the store, experience it, take a break to go to their cafe and get a bite to eat, grab a piece of fudge. It's a candy store. It's a toy store. It's an outdoorsy store. It's a tech store. It's an antique store. It's a store unlike any other you've ever seen. Lehman's Hardware, an old-time general store located in Kidron, Ohio, about an hour and a half from you as a Press Pros reader in Central Ohio, maybe 2 hours from Western Ohio, but well worth a day trip. Lehman's Hardware, an old-time general store. Also tonight, Ohio State basketball against Penn State. Ooh, it's looking bad for the Buckeyes. Maybe they can break an 8-game losing streak. Let's hope so. And over the weekend, in what was yesterday, chilly, windy Phoenix, Arizona, Ohio State baseball back on the field for games this weekend against Gonzaga and some other teams I can't remember, but I know this. Sunny folks will have it covered for you right here on the site, PressProsMagazine.com. What about Ohio State wrestling, Bruce? Well, they got a week off before they wrestle in the Big Ten. You want to know what's crazy? I saw the top 25 in the National Wrestling Coaches Association poll today. How many Big Ten teams, there are 14 total in case you forgot, how many Big Ten teams do you think are ranked in the top 25 of the National Wrestling Coaches Association poll? How many Big Ten teams? Just Big Ten teams. There are 25 teams in the poll, obviously. How many are from the Big Ten? Got your guess? I bet you're wrong. 10 Big Ten teams in wrestling are in the top 25. It's nuts. In the top 10, there's Penn State number 1, Iowa number 2, Ohio State is in there, Michigan is in there, Nebraska is in there. I think they got 5 of the top 10, maybe more. It's crazy how good wrestling is in the Big Ten. And we'll have it covered for you, of course, the next time the Buckeyes get on the mat. Okay, I got to get out of here. Have a great rest of your Thursday. See you out and about at the games. If you see a PressProsMagazine.com staffer out there, say hello. If you see a Press Pros Magazine sponsor out there, you can say hello, but also say thank you, because they are the ones who make it possible for us to bring you all of our content free all the time. Have a great day. Talk to you again very, very soon.